take your life. You can always overcome. Look, the environment that you came through is hostile. This is a hostile environment. Swim. You can make it. Pull up against the gravity. You can make it. You're down, but you don't have to stay down. You can get up.
Welcome back to my Rare Uncut Topics. Today I'm going to be discussing anxiety. I kind of don't like having headphones on because it echoes, but just to begin, before I even go into how I overcame my anxiety, not saying it doesn't come back, but it's pretty much it's not as frequent except during like my monthly, because that's when my emotions be all over the place. But first I have to give credit to, it wasn't but God that helped me with my anxiety. I know some people don't really maybe believe that, but that's just for me. But maybe I can give y'all some other tips also that kind of helped. But first I want to say is, why do we have so much anxiety? Why does our generation have so much anxiety? I'm born 1999, so I'm considered, I guess, part of the technology generation. Even though I went outside when I was little, but kids still go outside. It's just different. But God tells us not to worry. Some anxiety comes from worrying. Obsessive thoughts. You have to quiet this. Once you quiet this, you can control what you feel. But you have to control your mind. Not in a way that you know that you're telling what it to do, but quiet it. I think I had anxiety since I was little, though. I swear I did. I did a lot of stuff to numb things that weren't always good for me. But one main thing that I've been doing lately is getting off social media. That really helps my anxiety, because I notice social media triggers my anxiety a little bit. It makes me think too much. It makes me think I'm not doing enough. It makes me think I'm not pretty enough. It makes me think I don't have enough money. I don't look good enough. My outfits are not that good compared to her. These are just some thoughts. I have these thoughts currently, but I used to. Sometimes I'll think, I need a career change because she's doing this, so let me do this. And then when it doesn't work out, I'm like, but it worked out for her. So then it's like, it gets me like worrying like about my future. So for me, I get off social media. I think this generation should get off social media, or just spend, unless you have a business, but spend less time, spend some more time like in real life and like looking at nature, because nature calms me. But I've been dealing with anxiety since the quarantine made it worse. Some little things that I may do is like pick off my lip, look at my ends of my hair, but that's a little bit, they said that's OCD, but I don't know, perfectionism or something, where you have to make sure like everything's fully like kept, or like all the ends have to be clipped if they're split ends. But some other things I would do, especially when I get my anxiety, I would be at my desk and my legs would be restless, like I don't know, And I don't know if that's because I was staying still, but also a lot of people who have anxiety, they'll smoke, or they'll keep themselves busy because they know if they sit down they're gonna have those thoughts, those obsessive thoughts. And anxiety, sometimes I did some research, it says it triggers OCD, it triggers things that wasn't there before but now it is because you thought about it, and now it's an obsessive thing. Another reason I think our generation has a lot of anxiety is because of these devices. I feel like us looking at this all the time prevents us from being grateful or seeing what's outside that's natural and that's supposed to get our attention, not who got the best outfit, who got a Fashion Nova sponsor, who posted on YouTube. This is probably one of our main problems. But I'm not gonna say the phone is a terrible thing, but I even have a hard time putting this down, which says something. But I know this as I pray and be grateful and not distracting myself with videos and Instagram and TikTok and stuff, I notice like I feel better about life because I know that I have nothing to compare my life to. I'm on my own journey. Another quote that may help is, I'm at the right time. Right now, I'm at the right time, in the right place, in the right journey. Because when you think you're not in the right place at the right time, it can make you worry. It can make you want to do things now because you feel like, I'm not supposed to be here right now. I'm not supposed to be broke right now. I'm supposed to have a boyfriend by now. I'm supposed to be married by now. I'm supposed to have kids by now. I'm supposed to have this car right now. I'm supposed to have this amount of money in my bank account. I'm supposed to have this closet. I'm supposed to have these shoes by now. I should be able to afford those. It gets very depressing very quick. It gets very unmotivational. It makes it seem that what you're doing right now, even though it's nothing, it means nothing, or you're not significant because you're not doing something, which goes back to our purpose in life. But I'm not saying I'm 100% cured from anxiety. I'm just saying, because I still have emotions, they fluctuate, but one thing I do is just make sure I know that I'm grateful for where I'm at, and I'm grateful at my age to make it to my age. I'm grateful of not being in debt. I'm grateful that I can see, I can hear, I can exercise, I can walk, I can think, I have a sane mind. Those make me grateful. And then just going outside, not just staying in your room in the dark on these phones all day. It can make you think too much, and not interacting with others sometimes can make you think too much, obsessive thoughts. So you have to learn to just quiet the mind. Quiet the mind is just cutting it off. When you sleep, you try to cut off your mind so you can relax. I know bills come, I know troubles come. It's making me a little sad because I'm just thinking about people who are maybe going through bad anxiety right now. You gotta know, I'm not putting any Christianity on anybody, but this is how I see things. I'm not God. I'm not the creator of this place. So whatever happens here, it's just happening. I'm not in control of anything. I can't control anything because I'm not the creator. I'm not God. So I always think that. And also, I feel like anxiety is something that's not wanted. It's not supposed to be always in us every day. That's a bad thing. And I just want to tell people, if you feel anxiety, it's okay. Maybe you could take the practices that I said. You can also go to a psychologist or a therapist to maybe see where it's coming from. But I know it's I don't like that they say it's normal, because I feel like things can be overcame, except for like some psychological things you need medicine for and stuff. But I feel as though if you actually take the time to recognize what's triggering it and actually taking steps to fix it, instead of saying, oh, I just have this, you can actually help yourself to get better. But I'm sorry for anyone who's dealing with anxiety. I dealt with anxiety before. I haven't got the worst of it. I just found ways to relax, like exercising. I like to read. Excuse me. And I just do different things. I try not to go on YouTube too much, because YouTube is kind of distracting. And it, but also another thing with anxiety, don't hold in your emotions. If you need to cry, cry. If you're angry, let yourself be angry. Journal helps me too. Like when I'm feeling a little bit like my thoughts need to be written, I write them down. It makes me feel better. It helps me reflect. So I would say journal. And yeah, know that you're significant and that you're here for a reason. You have a purpose just like everyone else. You make